Hey, good morning. It's Dan Earhart. Welcome back to the rest of the news for Tuesday. Google has announced a new Earth helicopter view. A much more close-in look than what you get on a satellite view. You just need a plug-in. Last night's full moon was the smallest of this year. Seagoing shipping companies operating supertankers and giant cargo ships worldwide are thrilled about the receding Arctic ice. Beginning next year, they believe they can save a ton of money and time with the new northern sea route through the Barents Sea, also known as the Northeast Passage, made possible by the shrinking ice pack. You can see why they like it. For example, 22 days transit instead of 40 between Norway and China. It goes across the top of the world. This cuts out the Suez Canal. It cuts out the Somali pirates. The window of 4 available months could become 7 with Russian atomic icebreakers' assistance. They like it too, I bet. It saves fuel and emissions. Down in the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, it's the worst shrimping season since 1950. Maybe it's BP, maybe it's the hot summer, maybe it's the runoff from the spring floods. They're not sure. One shrimper said, "There's no shrimp." If you're thinking that it's the end of the world, here's a new report that says the American economy shows signs of picking up and could expand gross domestic product 2.3% in the third quarter, which is now. Remember Yulia Tymoshenko, who used to be the prime minister of the Ukraine? I bet you remember her long blonde braids. Yeah. Well, she's been in jail for 2 months, and she's just been sentenced to 7 years prison for signing some natural gas deal with Russia. Of course, it's a big deal in Kiev, and the EU is threatening to kick the Ukraine out of the Union, said to be political. Turning now to sports. The labor movement is alive and well in America as the first 2 weeks of the NBA season are canceled. The 1st of December looks to be a likely start. Some fan in California says it's boring until the playoffs anyway. You heard that ESPN and Hank Williams Jr. have ended their 20-year run of Are You Ready for Some Football? Intro on Monday nights. Bocephus is out now with a free download on his website called Keep the Change. The song urges fans to join a boycott of Fox and ESPN. Amy Winehouse's father, Mitch, writing a book due out next summer called Amy, My Daughter, with proceeds going to a foundation to help young people dealing with addictions and adversity. And wishing Netflix the best of luck. Until tomorrow's exciting edition, this is Dan Earhart and the rest of the news.